Hey, it's Anthony, and today I want to teach you about something that's pretty important, and that's how to actually define your goals and why it's important to do so. Here, let me explain why. So let's say you want to become a singer, all right? You're like, all right, I want to have a great voice that I see on America's Got Talent or The Voice, and I want to have a voice just like them. Now, the reason why I say it's very important how you define your goals is because depending on what you want will depend on how much effort you're going to have to put in. So, for example, let's say you want to do something like, you just want to sing well on the radio so that when you sing like in the car, your kids don't go like, "Oh my God, every guy she's about to sing, take cover!" When you want to sing on the radio, you want to sing well in the car, maybe that's going to be like what, only 25 minutes a day. You don't have to take practice that seriously. You could be like, yeah, I'm just going to, just sing the song over and over. Maybe I'm going to break it up into verses so that it's a bit more fun. See, when you want to practice for singing for radio, maybe you only practice like 20 minutes a day, semi-seriously, maybe 3 to 5 times a week, all right? Whereas if you want to become, let's say you want to become a goddess, you want to become a god in karaoke so that when you sing karaoke, everyone will be like, damn man, he's pretty good. And if you want to reach that, you're going to have to put in more effort. So maybe instead of semi-serious 3 to 5 times a week, maybe you have to practice, I don't know, let's say 50 minutes a day, 5 to 7 times a week. And maybe you're going to have to start, you can't have fun all the time. Maybe you're going to have to do some more boring drills because you know that these drills for singing, going from like ah to ah, you just have to keep doing that for 20 minutes so that you can get it crystal clear and perfect. And so you can see that there's like a difference between going from, let's say, just singing well by yourself, just because you like singing, to singing well in front of others. Whereas, let's say you want to become a professional. You want to become a professional performer. You want to sing in front of crowds. Maybe go do some gigs live. Now, maybe you're going to have to start doing things seriously. Maybe you're going to have to start, stop drinking milk. Maybe you're going to have to start working out, doing a runs every 30 minutes. You have to do some lifestyle changes. You're going to have to do, I don't know. Let's see what else does a professional performer do. Maybe you're going to have to sleep 7 to 8 hours a day because it's a muscle. Maybe you just need to start putting even more work and being much more careful with your voice because your voice is your livelihood. And maybe instead of going for an hour a day, maybe you have to do an hour to an hour and a half a day. And you're going to have to start working on other things that'll start to differentiate you apart. Maybe some music theory, maybe some, I don't know, how to do some better runs, getting that even more perfect clearing sound. And the reason why it's important to distinguish yourself, how you define your goals, is because a lot of people, they just like, all right, they just go from, they start that they're going to be like the highest professional performer, and they do that type of routine. And what happens is that they don't like it. They want to do something like an hour and a half workout that's meant for a professional performer, whereas maybe they just want to sing well in front of a karaoke, and they don't have to put in that much time and effort. And the reason why it's that important is because when you do that type of workout and you think you're like a world-class singer and you do that type of workout, you're going to get burnt out, you're not going to like it, and you know what's going to happen? You're going to stop. You're going to stop doing your singing practice, and then you're never going to have that voice that you wanted. And that's with every goal. You want to make sure that you clearly know what you want so that you can create you can sketch out a roadmap. Maybe it's not perfect, but you can sketch out a roadmap of how to get there. So how do you make these goals? How do you make sure that the goal that you set up is perfect for what type of goal you want? Well, there's a thing called SMART goals, which is, crap, I actually forgot. I forgot what. I only know the two most important ones is measurable and actionable. So basically, you just want a goal where you just want something that you can measure and something that you can actually do. You can't be like something like, I want cookies now, and then the god of cookies just comes out. It's not going to be like, woo, cookies are coming out from the ceiling, baby. Oh yeah, Whoa! As much as I'd love for that to happen, it's probably not going to happen. So what's going to happen is you want something that you can actually do. So instead of wishing for cookies coming out, maybe if you wanted to be actionable, maybe it could be something like going to the grocery 3 times a week to get cookies. Now, is that the best goal if you're trying to be healthy? No. But you're going to want to do something that's a bit more actionable, something that you can clearly know that you can do. So you can't wish for cookies to just come out of nowhere. You're gonna have to figure out how to get those cookies. Maybe you gotta have your mom buy it. Maybe you gotta go to the store to buy it. Maybe you're gonna have to go to your neighbor's house and ask if they have cookies and see if they have cookies for you so that you can eat the cookies and enjoy them. The next important thing about your goal is you wanna make sure that you can measure it. Now what happens is a lot of people don't track their goals. So they make a goal, they do everything right. They make it measurable, they make it actionable, they could do it. Maybe they set a deadline about how to do it. And what happens is, they're going strong for the first 3 days. They're like, I'm pumping out the iron. I'm working for my goal. And then what happens is after a week, it just stops. And what happens is that they didn't actually track their goal. They lost their motivation. They lost that will to, lose some weight or get those cookies or something. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you track your goals. Because what happens is, when you track your goals, you can actually be like, okay, did I actually work hard? Did I actually go to the groceries to get my Oreos? Or did I just sit down on my butt and just, watch some YouTube videos? You got to be like, all right, did I do it? Okay, I did it on Monday, I did it on Thursday, but I didn't do it on Friday. Maybe there's some room for some improvement, And then another thing is the fact that you can actually see where to improve. And the fact that you actually, you did some progress towards your goal of eating some Oreos, you'll be like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good. Maybe I can improve myself and do 3 times a week next week. And it just starts building motivation. You'll be like, all right, I can do this. It's just one more time to the trip to the supermarket. I can do this. And the whole point I'm trying to get in here is that you want to track your goals because 1, it builds motivation, and 2, it helps you improve and see where you need to improve, exactly where to go for your goal. Now, when you make your goal list, is it going to be perfect? You sketch out your plans? Probably not. But what you're going to figure out is that you're going to figure out some problems with it, right? Unless you're a perfect God or something, you're going to be like, all right, I went to the store, Monday, Thursday, and Friday, but Friday is kind of inconvenient because, I have to watch some Netflix videos, so, and maybe it'll be a lot better where I do absolutely nothing on Wednesday to get my cookies. And what's going to happen is when you figure that out, you'll be like, okay, Friday isn't the best way. Maybe Wednesday is better. And you wouldn't have figured that out unless you actually did and went your goals. And that's why it's important to just make, a rough sketch of what you do. Because if you actually follow that plan, you're going to figure out that there's some problems with it. And the way to fix those problems and figure out what those problems are is to actually do them. And that's my rant for why and how to define your goals. Maybe with some funky examples, but you know what? It's whatever. As long as you get the point of why it's important and how to define your goals. If you found it helpful, just leave a comment below. All right, peace out, guys.